Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard. Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the home of the Cavaliers. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Trae Young. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tonight, we've got two terrific teams from the East. This game, Greg, has been circled on the calendar for a while.
And Kevin, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. It could be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. These teams are that good.
Now, here's Suggs. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Rose looking around. Stolen by George. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Rose. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Pippen.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pippen. And the rejection by Smith. Out to the right wing. Screen by Smith. Bulls from the top of the key. Jaquez can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the middle. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
There's the pick. Here's Rose. And he makes makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here is George. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Doesn't go that time. Cunningham outside. Pass to Lanier. The 19-foot shot. Cunningham left side. Deep 2 from Pippen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Lanier. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat with the lead. Now George. Pass to Hackett. And he dunks it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. And here is Parker. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Divac sets a screen. Here's Gervin. And the rejection by Smith. Phillips with the ball. Divac picks him up. Outside, George. There's 37 seconds left in the first. And here is Billups. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's George missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Gervin. Nice defense from Billups.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Nails the corner 3. Suggs has got his second bucket tonight. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And the foul on George Gervin. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's George. Pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to Gervin. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Parker with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. Lanier. Smith with the defensive effort. The Heat leading by 9. Outside, George. Back to Billups. Inside. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Good on the bucket.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Pass to Duren. Down low. Knocks it loose. Here's the screen. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Here's Lanier, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game, from his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Monk with the ball. Nothing on the board. Pass to Payne. The three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rose in the post. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Monk. To the paint. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Duren. Makes it off the glass. Duren's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Outside Harper. .105 left to play here in the half. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pippen trying to get open as Johnson. And the layup falls. Pippen's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland. Here's Monk. No scoring in this one. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Lanier. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the left side wing. Back to Monk. To the inside. Here's Jovic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jovic has got his first basket of the night.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Pippen. Driving to the basket. And Pippen slams it in.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Here's Jaquez. Traps in the tray. Jaquez has got 5 points now this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Outside Pippen. There's a screen. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Phillips from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Outside Rose. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Back to Rose. To the middle. Here's Lanier. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Now George. Pass to Jaquez. The shot's good on the assist by George. Jaquez has got 14 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shot's good by Pippen.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The deep three from George. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Pippen with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Lanier. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. He's got 9.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Phillips. Right side George. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. A rebound by Larry Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 16.
This is a big-time game for Scotty offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Jaquez. A shake. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:04 left to play in the third. Outside Gervin. Screen by Parker. Shot from free throw range. A nice shot by Gervin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, Phillips with it. Good on the triple. Phillips has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Miami.
And Phillips is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Back to Parker. Gervin right side. Paul George with the steal. They're running. Here's Suggs. No good from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Lets a floater go. And Gervin finishes inside. Gervin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's George. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 17. And we're coming. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Pippen. Outside Rose. It's Pippen on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Billups. Screen by Smith. Three-pointer. Rebound by Johnson. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Outside Rose. Cunningham for 3. Rebound by the Heat. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Hawkins. Off target with his 3. Pippen outside. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Pippen. Six to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Now, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end one.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Rose. Paul George with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Pass to Suggs. Smith on the wing. Here's Hawkins. 5 on the clock. The open shot, Suggs. That one a little long.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Knocked away. Here's Hawkins. Into the lane. Can't finish the one-handed jam. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Here's Lanier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for Cleveland.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Miami leading by 15. Here's Billups. And the shot is good.
Oh, got to do more than that to stop Billups. A pro at scoring on an aggressive defense.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Pippen. There's the screen. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jaquez finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Heat lead by 17. Now, here's Pippen. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chauncey Billups.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Cleveland ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Lanier. Cunningham with it. Launches it. And another miss by Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Jovic. Puts up a deep three. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Pippen. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Monk with the ball, and so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.